Hello and welcome to Favorite Rugby on Fair Sport, and the disaster URC weekend for South African teams continued as the Stormers went down at 10 points to 3 against Munster in a repeat of the final. And I think the Stormers will be frustrated, a little bit like the Lions last year, where I think last night, if they'd taken their chances, probably a lot like the Sharks. I think that we could have had at least two South African teams win this weekend. Need to be more clinical, need to take opportunities. This game demonstrated that more than ever. So many, I've been two times held up over the try line, parked on the try line for about 10 minutes, just not being able to find that final try. Maybe should have taken the points a bit more. Sasha Famagomazulu left out 3 points there. There were probably more opportunities. Maybe could have taken the 3 points and built a 12 points. But at the end of the day, you never know what Munster will then do. Munster then might also take more points. So it's difficult to sort of go that route. But I do feel this is a game where Stormers played well enough to win. Currie and Munster, who just defended like absolute demons and kind of refused to go away. They kind of hung in the game the entire, and then when they had the opportunities, took them. Very much like what we saw from Connacht earlier. So that's the difference between some teams at the moment, is that when you take your opportunities when they present them, you go on to win games. And if you can see, if you're getting several opportunities, you're not taking them. That's how you lose games. You come up on the wrong side. And this was another case of that. Now, before I break the game down, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. It wasn't a great start for the Stormers, who lost Gary Porter in the 6th minute. Jack Crowley got things underway with a 3-pointer in the 14th minute. I thought the Stormers played really well in that first 20 minutes. Good intensity, good tempo. Were going to the boot a lot up in the air, and Munster weren't coping with it very well. Sasha Famagomazulu missed an opportunity to level things in the 19th minute. Nettling for sure then got a yellow card in the 37th minute, just far too many infringements on the line from as Munster attacked it. Edward Adogbo going over in the 39th minute, Jack Crowley giving the conversion, and we then saw Sasha Famagomazulu with a penalty in the 46th minute, and those were the last points really. So the last half an hour basically scoreless. It was scoreless the last 34 minutes. And Stormers had a lot of opportunities, plenty of scrum penalties that they started to dominate towards the last stages of the game. Good field position, and I think Evan Lewis himself has actually held it twice over the line. So it's frustrating from that perspective, because you do feel that if they had just been a bit more clinical and maybe a bit more savvy at times, could have won that game. 50%, 56% possession for Munster, 56% territory. 1 try, 1 penalty. Stormers ran more meters, beat more defenders, more clean breaks, same amount of gain line carries. Munster had 6 offloads to Stormers 3, for example. Stormers had 7 turnovers, 1, whereas Munster had 8. Kicks from hand, 31-27. Conditions were horrible. Let's not pretend that wasn't a factor. It wasn't great conditions, very wet, very tricky. And we know the Stormers don't particularly travel well. Tackle success rate, not the best down in the defensive system for Munster, although they didn't concede a try. So I suppose difficult to in fact, actually, I think that's very harsh. I think the tackling was very good. The defense was very good. First time tackling maybe a bit poor, but the defense in general, was pretty resolute. 78 of 101 tackles, 77% rather. Stormers 119 of 141 tackles, 84%. Missing 1 goal kick. Jack Crowley didn't miss any. Ruck success was the same. Stormers lineouts, massive issue. Joseph Dweber and Andrew Hugo Fenter, both guilty of losing lineouts. They lost 4 in total at just a 64% lineout success rate. Not really good enough, is it, compared to Munster's 87%. Stormers says 83% scrum success rate to Munster's 100%, but they won some scrum penalties. Definitely had the edge come scrum time. If you look at the discipline, the same amount of penalties conceded there. Let's talk about some individual players. Evan Lewis, back in the 8 jersey for the last couple of weeks and looking much better. 13 tackles, 21 carries, 78 meters run, 6 defenders beaten, and offload. 2 turnovers, 1 as well. I thought he looked close to his best tonight. Joseph Dweber looked all right in the loose, but throwing is an issue. I don't understand how he hasn't fixed it. Now you start to wonder, well, can he fix it? Is it fixable? I thought that Warwick Lunt looked a bit better tonight. Ben Jason Dixon got through a decent amount of work. Steve Stolle and Nettling Bashir scrummed really well, but not too many standouts. Billy Engelbrecht had a very nice turnover. For Munster, I thought that Edogbo got through a lot of work. I thought that John Ryan as well carried quite a few times there. John Hodnett was pretty present, as was Gavin Coombs. In the back line, Jack Crowley got man of the match, so very much putting his hand up for that Ireland number 10 jersey. Shane Daly was full of running as well. A decent match, despite not high scoring, but a frustrating match for the Stormers, who I genuinely think should have, and maybe should have won that game. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. As a Stormers fan, are you disappointed? Are you excited? Are you frustrated? What are your thoughts on the game? I want to know in the comments below. Please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.